Hey everyone, I hope you're having a good snow day. I just wanted to make a video solving two problems um, very similar to what our assignment is for today, which is just two problems too. And yeah, these are, we're getting into word problems now using sine, cosine, and tangent. And obviously, just as a quick refresher, remember that sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent is opposite over adjacent. And one of the new concepts that we're looking at is angle of elevation and angle of depression. Elevation is obviously like kind of from this point right here. You're looking at things getting elevated. And then angle of depression is going to be the angle right here of, you know, kind of your point of view and its distance and the angle from the horizontal line up there to whatever your point would be down here. So reading this problem, it says from her eye, which stands 1.7 meters above the ground, Taub measures the angle of elevation to the top of a prominent skyscraper to be 51 degrees. She is standing at a horizontal distance of 148 meters from the base of the skyscraper. What is the height of the skyscraper? Round your answer to the nearest tenth of a meter if necessary. So angle of elevation is this one right here. So that means that her view is 51 degrees right here would be her angle. So it's saying what is the height of the skyscraper? So she's setting up these proportions right here where she stands at 1.7 meters tall, or at least that's where her eyes are at. So from here, remember, what are we given? We are given an angle and one side. And if this is our angle, obviously remember this side right here is adjacent. I mean, oh, I messed that up, my bad. This side right here is opposite. This side right here is adjacent. And obviously this right here is the hypotenuse. But we are given an angle and we're given the adjacent side. And we want to solve for the opposite side. So what uses O and A? That's going to be tangent. So setting this up, so that was just the bulk of the problem. So now we're literally just solving what we've been doing in class the last week. So that's going to be tangent of 51 degrees is equal to our opposite side, which is x. That's what we're looking for here. And our adjacent side, which is 148. And as a quick reminder, remember tangent of an angle spits out a ratio. So obviously that's why our equation looks like that, and that's why we're not doing inverse of tangent. So from here, we just get tangent of 51 degrees. So tangent 51 degrees. Okay. And obviously make sure your calculator is in degree. It is in degree. And then like we did in class, just use the butterfly method here. So remember we put this over 1 and we can cross multiply these. Remember 1 goes to x and then tangent goes to 148. So we would have tangent of 51 degrees times 148 is equal to x. And we don't really have to manipulate the equation after that. So we're just going to multiply this by 148 as per the problem right here. So we get 182.7 and we're running to the 10th. So 182.8. So x is equal to 182.8. But remember, we set up this triangle to where she's looking, and in our in the right triangle we set up in real life, she's 1.74 meters off the ground. So we're only, with her angle of elevation, we're calculating the height of this portion of the skyscraper. We're not accounting for the 1.74, which is the meters up to her eye. So from here, our answer is 182.8 plus the 1.74 meters of her being tall. Because obviously, remember, we solved for this value right here. And this value we just have to add on to it. Okay, so the next one. Faith wants to use a sheet of fiberboard 24 inches long to create a skateboard ramp with a 26-degree angle of elevation from the ground. How high will the ramp rise from the ground at its highest end? Round your answer to the nearest tenth of an inch if necessary. Angle of elevation, just like last time, this is going to be 26 degrees right here. Let's see what we're given. We are given the hypotenuse and an angle. And we are solving for x, which is our opposite side. So which one of the our ratios uses O and H? That's going to be sine. So from here, let's set this up. We have sine of 26 degrees is equal to opposite, which is x, over our hypotenuse, which is 24. Now let's cross multiply here using the butterfly method, and just like the last one, it's pretty straightforward. We have x, because 1 times x is x, and then is equal to 24 times the sine of 26 degrees. And let's plug that in. So 10.5. So the ramp is going to rise 10.5 inches. And that's how you would solve those. Remember, if you need a reminder on how to solve problems when you have two sides and you're missing an angle, just go back to our modules and look at the quiz review. I have detailed instructions for those because these two we have a missing side, so just in case your problem is a missing angle, like I said, please go back to your modules and look at our quiz review because I have a lot of examples of us solving for missing angles when we're given two sides. But yeah, that was our mini lecture for today. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll have these posted just in case. All right, take care.